Alright guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 5 things I did that broke off my natural hair, okay? Yes, I know it looks cute, right? But I have done a lot to personally break off my own hair. Like it's no tool's fault, it's no regimen fault. It was just stupid things that I did that ripped the crap out of my hair, okay? No, look. I'm trying to be transparent here. Although it makes me want to cry because after you rip the hair out, you can't get it back. Okay, you know what? I'm done. You're just unsympathetic. Needless to say, Bear does not get it, okay? When you rip out a chunk of your hair, it really flippin' hurts because we as natural women of color try so hard to make sure that our curls are in check because the media, the market, like they don't really cater things to make sure that we as a people are growing our hair. So it's kind of up to us to make sure our hair is in check because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Heck, your mama can't even do it sometimes. You know what I mean? So I sympathize with you guys, and I want to let you know that I rip my hair off all the time. No fro is perfect. So the first thing, it's not even going to be the first thing, but it's the most notable, okay, where my hair just blatantly ripped out. So my bed is next to this massive window, and the window has a window seal, of course. So I bent down, like laying on my bed, because my mattress is on the floor. Kind of ghetto, but it's whatever. And when I came back up, my hair was in a ponytail. It got caught on like a dripping of like solid dripped frozen paint. And it stuck in my hair, and I didn't realize what was going on. So then when I obviously came back up, it ripped off, and I think it's over here. Girl, it ripped it all out of the rubber band. And it was a chunk too. Like you can clearly see when I take this down that I have a piece that's like this long, when the rest of my hair is more likely like out of frame long. But that, I wanted to cry over it so bad. Like, comment down below if you have ever ripped your hair out and just wanted to cry because you knew you couldn't get it back. Like, this portion, girl, it took me like, what? It takes you like a month, or not a month, but it takes you about a year maybe to get this length. I've been growing my hair for 2.5 years now, so my hair is like dang out to here. It's gonna take me another 1.5 years to grow that back out, but it's whatever. Like I said, don't worry about that. Now the second thing that I did was, of course, my notable video of when I left my 2 braids in for over a month. Now, I told you guys what happens when I leave my hair in for a month or whatever, but realistically, I believe I left those braids in for 1.5 months, and I will link that video somewhere on the screen, and I will leave it in the description box below for you mobile users. But girl, the heaviness of that video I didn't really get to display because at that time I was still a tad bit like low-key depressed. And when I get depressed, I basically neglect my hair, and that was it's not the worst I've done, but it was pretty daggone bad. So with that, I ended up breaking off way more hair than I even thought possible. Okay, when I go through my hair and I go to braid it or twist it up, there are just multiple strands that are broken off. Like, I really wish if my hair wasn't like this right now, I would go in and show you guys. I'll probably show you guys in another video. Well, honestly, go through some of my videos that I just posted where I'm, doing my hair or something. Breakage, I do want to let you guys know it sucks, but don't cut all of your hair off due to breakage. Now, that's something I would do, and I've done it already. But I realize there comes a time where you just kind of need to accept your hair and just move on. It's hair. Your hair does not take up 90% of your life, and it shouldn't take up 90% of your life. So keep your hair at about a 15 to 20% of your life, because I know we all likes to look good, and it is who we are, but it does not define us. Keep that in mind. But just keep it at a 15 to 20% because I really was thinking about cutting off all my hair due to the amount of breakage that I have. But when you look at it, she looks beautiful. When I wet her up, when I style her, she's soft, she's moisturized. So there really isn't necessarily a big cause besides the different lengths. Even when I put my hair in a slicked up top knot, like I still can rock her with a slicked up top knot with no bobby pins, no nothing. So I don't need to cut her off, but I do get that anxiety of wanting to. Number 3, not 6, but 3. I did a twist out, and I left the twist in for maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I still moisturized, I still wet my hair up, I still did all this shebang, but knowing my hair dreads like this, I should not have left them in for 3 weeks, even with moisturizing them and everything, because at the end of the day, I came out with dreads, okay? And I got so frustrated because I put so many twists in. Like, if you want to see what I'm actually talking about, you can go on my Instagram at CHAZZISAWESOME, and I have this picture where I basically like recreated like a Busta Rhymes hairstyle, and I have a bunch of twists and the twister at the top of my head in this weird style. Yes, them twists I left in for 3 weeks, okay? Because when I found that Busta Rhymes style, I really didn't want to take it out because it was so cute. But at the end of that hairstyle, my ends, because they weren't trimmed at that time, my ends had basically locked together severely. And I was so disappointed because I've been trying to get a trim video to you guys, but I wanted to go to a salon and have a hairstylist that I trusted and it to be at a natural hair salon. I really want to share that moment with you guys because I've never been to a natural hair salon. Yeah, I don't think. And I really wanted to share that moment with you guys, for you to be there and for this video to be for you, for when you try to find your natural hair salon. But things didn't work out the way that I hoped. So I ended up not trimming my hair, which made my hair even worse. So when the ends locked together, it was terrible. It was split in dreadlock central, like it was everything terrible. And then when I went in to take them down, I just found that I had to bite the bullet and just rip it apart because there was no way to detangle it. So my ends were just shot, okay? Which leads me to my next one: not trimming your ends, okay? Not trimming your ends. I know I've done a video on the top like 10 things that can break your natural hair off. This was something that I knowingly did, okay? Like, I knowingly did this, and this is why I'm including this, because I knew this was gonna happen, but I still did it. Not trimming my hair when I knew I needed a trim broke my ends off all kinds of shattery ways, okay? You guys always wonder, how do I trim my hair? Like, what's my regimen for trimming? My regimen for trimming is actually trimming as needed, okay? So for I would give myself about 2 years. For 2 years, I did not have to trim my hair because your girl was on it. Curls was popping, ends was thick, they was luscious, especially with using that black castor oil. My hair was very healthy. But after the 2-year mark, instantly, I needed to trim my hair, like ASAP. However, with trying to film it and live this YouTuber lifestyle and blah, 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 it got away from me for about 6 months, maybe over 6 months. So at the time that I needed to trim my hair, and I knew it, I continued to do all kinds of hairstyles for 6 months like your girl didn't need no trim, okay? And then on top of that, having left those braids in for over a month and a half, and then, you know, letting my hair dread up in those twists, I just made things worse. And like, I was looking in the mirror one day and I saw my hair basically in flames. It was a massacre of flames killing every curl, every kink I had. And I was still like, psh, I think I'll do a twist out. Like, it was terrible. But I have since trimmed my hair, okay, needless to say. But trimming my hair, I did want to let you, I forgot to tell y'all. Yeah, I trimmed my hair, and I'm actually going to post the video on IGTV. So make sure you're following me at Chazzzisawesome, because I kind of tried to film it as a sit down, but things went terribly wrong with the lighting and waiting too late. And you know, once you trim your hair, you really can't do it over again. So I ended up running into the bathroom really quick and trying to salvage the content of trimming my hair. So I did it on my phone for IGTV, and I'll have that posted. Okay, so sorry. Now, the next thing that broke my hair off was actually my boy. Okay, my dude, my own man ripped my hair out. Now, what ended up happening was we were in the car and I had this cute little bomber, and I drive a Beetle, okay? Not like the brand new Beetles that are like really spacious. I drive one of the like cutesy teenager VW Beetles, and it's not a lot of space, and my dude is pretty big. So I threw my jacket to him, and then he gets really irritated that I throw things in my passenger seat. But my passenger seat is like my purse, okay? So if I'm the driver, obviously I want to put things in the passenger seat for him to hold. But he took my bomber and kind of like threw it in the back seat, but the zipper slashed across my hair. This one's kind of fresh, so this one kind of really hurts. But it slashed across my hair and basically ripped my hair, like not my edges, but like the edges of my hair, ripped them off. Like just a smooth zip ripped them off. And it was so bad and I was so hurt. I'll insert the footage here. I was so hurt, like I was really hurt. I had to post about it on Instagram. This is why I say follow me, because I be sharing parts of my life that I can't share here on the daily, so definitely follow me at Chazzzisawesome. But that really hurt. That one's still kind of fresh. Like, has that ever happened to you? Like this video if this has ever happened to you. Oh, and another thing that I did. Oh, this one was quite terrible, okay? What I ended up doing was, let me explain. The back of my hair is actually like type 3B, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like one track. I don't have tracks, but just imagine. It's like one track of just 3B hair. One track. But needless to say, everything else is type 4. So I really don't care about that one track in the back until I realized how much I had destroyed it. Now, since it's type 3B, it might be 3A, because it's loose back there, y'all. It is loose. My mama even has the same problem. It is super loose back there. And I never care about it because I have this massive crown full of like kinks and naps. So that one track is like, whatever. But I ended up realizing one day that one track was completely matted together. Because the way you detangle 3B hair and 4C hair is completely different. Now, the 4C is in my crown. So, like, I'm always worried about my 4C because I'm always breaking it off because it's just so sensitive. So, that's my only concern is my 4C. I never realized that I wasn't living up to my maximum potential with the little track in the back. And so I went to go fully detangle it one day, and I realized all the spirally big wavy curls were actually locks. Like, they were locked into being one thick spirally curl. And I realized like all the curls that I was seeing were basically just dreads. So I tried to go back in and detangle it, but I ended up ripping it all to smithereens. So I have I gotta show you guys one day, but I rarely ever show you the back of my hair because I don't think about that while I'm filming. I think about the lighting, am I in focus, before I really think about, oh, they're gonna want to see the back of my head. So I have got to show y'all that. I could literally hold up like that one track in the back like this, and you'll clearly see like it'll be some long curls, and then it'll go up because I have like short curls, and then it'll drop down and I'll have extremely long curls. It's like a lot going on back there. But your girl, I definitely did that. I did, because I remember, and it was so, I remember because I looked in the brush and I saw this one thick curl, and I was like, that's not shedded hair. And then when I finally touched to where I had just blatantly ripped it off, it was like a short little hair, and the rest of the curl was in my brush. We all do things that destroy our hair, okay? I am not above it, okay? Or what is it? I am not below it. I'm not below it. I don't know. But either way it goes, I do it. And I do it quite frequently, and I'm probably not going to stop. Because come on, y'all, how can I, you know, like know that my dude's about to throw a zipper and slash out all my hair? Like, how am I supposed to know that? Okay? So we all do things, and I don't want you guys to get depressed over it. And that's kind of why I'm doing this video. I know that we monitor our hair success closely like scientists, okay? And I know it's important to you guys. And I get a lot of questions on people ask me what to do about their broken off hair. What I say is practice technique and form. That's really the only thing you can do. Practice technique and form, and then anything else that happens, don't even worry about it. If you break off your hair in the back, don't even worry about it. If you still have a good technique and form, if you know how to moisturize your hair, don't even worry about it, okay? If your hair is uneven or broken off, do what you gotta do. If you gotta go to the beauty supply store, get some choppers, chop it off, that's what's gonna make you feel better, do it. But don't stress about these things because we all go through it. We all do. And if you're curious about 10 things, or if you're curious about the other video that I did where I said 10 things that will break off your natural hair, I'll list that one somewhere over here, and I'll leave it in the description box below. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and tell your friends about your girl, okay? If you got a friend that you know breaks off her hair and she's always worried about it, show her this video. Because look at this. My hair is cute, but it's all kinds of broken off inside. And it's moisturized. Come on. We winning over here. Don't worry about a little breakage. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.